she's a good lady, I'm going to help her. Amen. He'll look forward to going off and helping you because guess what? You gave him a good word. You taught him a lesson. That's what our job is, to teach young people good life lessons. Amen. Don't fuss them out. Don't get carried away because they don't know what they're doing. Somebody got to teach them. Amen. If you never been taught how to do something, you're going to do what the world is doing. You got to be taught the right ways of God, just with the little things in life. You go get a sandwich at the store and they don't put the right stuff on it. You go and order some food and they don't give you the right food and you just pretty blank right there at the table. Come on, somebody. Blank! That shouldn't be. I'm paying for what I'm getting. I want that. But don't go off on folk. And then you got a nerve. I ain't tipping them. And sit there arrogantly. She ain't get my tip. She ain't gave me no water, none. She ain't filled my glass up at all. This is the stuff right here that the world watching us. Y'all might well say amen. They already categorize you because first you come in there with your nice suit on and with your nice dress on and with your hat on and with your shoes on and you walking in there, y'all straight. Table for 15. We here.
Say so. Amen.
Y'all don't want to talk to me.
You right.
Tell somebody it's the truth anyhow.
It's the truth.
This is little stuff that the world looking at. They've already judged you when you got to the door. Yeah, the same way you looking at them, we don't judge, but the same way, oh, she ain't got nothing, she ain't saved yet. I'm going to witness to her. Guess what she's saying when you walk the door? I ain't listening to nothing she got to say. The truth shall make you free, set you free. In other words, it'll set you free. We got to be careful how we treat people in the streets.
That's right.
It's enough churches and things going on in the world that the world has made a mockery of God's house.
Amen.
But I believe that there's some true sanctified saints up in here that's going to love on people, that's going to treat people right in spite of, whether they fill your glass up or not, whether they bring your steak out. Everybody else that ain't, they bring your steak out when you about to go. It's real. They do it on spite to see who the first one gonna just go off. See who the first one gonna start cussing. See who the first one gonna hold back. But this is stuff that when we go out into the world, you got to be wise as serpents. The Bible said, and harmless as doves. Amen. I'm gonna go down the list. Young people, get your pen ready because I got about 60 things. 60. That's right, 60. I got 60 things that I'm gonna go down the list. Don't write them all. Don't write them all, but just get a few that's going to help you through the next week.
Yes.
Negativity, peer pressure, sexuality, self-harm. Our young people, they harming themselves. Suicide rate going up every day. You going off to school, you got away from your mom and daddy, you hooked up with a knucklehead, then he got you ready to kill yourself because he's seeing your friend. Y'all don't want to talk to me.
Preach.
Then you ready to kill yourself. And we around town telling people, my baby off in college, she doing good, but she ready up there about ready to hang herself. Not so. Saints don't do that. We don't kill ourselves, and we don't kill other folk.
That's right.
Suicide, depression, anxiety, stress, concern about your future. You're worrying about your grades. You're worrying about your popularity. Anger, bullying, pride, fear, doubt, concerns about your future, your ambitions, your goals, your self-worth, your body image, your time management, focusing on your underachievements, your overachieving, and the negativities of them both. What you consume consumes you. What you watch, who you hang out with, and what you listen to, all these will shape you. Who you going out and who you hanging out with, those things will shape you. Amen. And then your alcohol use. We ain't got no young folk in here drinking none of this. Your illegal drug use. Your CBD oils and your THC oils and your little vape you got going on. You won't think nobody know about. Your premarital sex. I come to tell you that's illegal, y'all. And God will arrest you for that. Getting ready for college. Getting ready for high school. Getting ready for elementary school. Getting ready for preschool. Y'all don't understand. A lot of kids, it's stressful trying to go into a new environment. But lying, envy, jealousy, greed, materialism. So many young people trying to get the latest and the greatest. And they ain't really focusing on what God got for their life. Coveting others' possessions. Wanting what your sister and your brothers got down the street. That ain't gonna help you none, saints. That ain't gonna help you none, young people. But coveting other statuses. Wanting to be higher than where you are. Listen, when God get ready for you, He'll put you in place. And you have grudges and forgiveness. Sometimes we don't even forgive when we should forgive. Forgiving yourself. I'm going to start right there because I want to tell somebody that when you forgive yourself, that's the first step of forgiveness. When you forgive yourself, you allow God to forgive you. You be honest with yourself. You know you done and you committed to sin, but you got to learn to forgive yourself. Because when you forgive yourself, you break that cycle and you break off the chains that the enemy trying to hold you in bondage. He trying to put a lock and key around you. But when you ask God to forgive you, God will freely forgive you and He'll receive you as His child. Can you say amen tonight? I'm about to close here, but I feel that somebody need to hear about this. When you be hard on yourself and you pressure yourself, you spend more time trying to study and make straight A's, but your social skills with people are down in the very negative. You got to understand that God wants a balance. It's good to have good grades, but you got to learn how to deal with people. What good is it to go off to college and get good grades and straight A's all your life and get a scholarship and go to a high-tech school, and then when you get out and open your own business, guess what? People are going to be your customers, and you don't know how to deal with people and talk with people. You don't know how to deal and be confronted with issues and problems, because people are going to just be what? Negative. But you got to have some positive in you. That's why if you get caught up and be hard on yourself and pressuring yourself, that listen, I made C's last year, but I found out that if I make A's, my mama let me play the Xbox. Don't let the Xbox be your motivation. Don't let the Xbox be why you want to make good grades. Let the grades be your expectation. Be that child that's going to make A's and B's. Well, that's all right. If I don't make a B, I'm going to pull it up to an A. Y'all can say amen. But you got to understand, when you're seeking internet fame, you're trying to be a YouTuber, getting all these likes, want everybody to like what you put on YouTube. You're spending more time with the internet and your Instagram and your IG. Let me tell you something about the IG. You need to understand that the IG is going to get you. It's going to backfire on you. IG ain't no count. Let me tell y'all something. The devil has got all kind of hackers out there. That's Instagram. That's us old school. We don't know what all this stuff is. Old school, we don't know what about this technology. Some of us don't. But IG is a little video thing. And you record and make a quick video. Some of them be at the beach, some of them be on the bus. Wherever they be at, they make a quick video. And all their friends watch them. And all they do is stroll. Some of y'all watching it right now. But you need to be listening to the word. But I come to tell you, yeah, that's what I said. I ain't scared either. God gonna shut this Facebook mess down. All this garbage in the world. Got the saints pulled away from the hope of the gospel. Got the saints just going crazy. Worried about a post. Worried about what somebody like. Worried about what they doing. Let me tell you something. If you concentrate and focus more on God, if you put your emphasis on God, if you focus more on the things of God, God will turn everything around. You wanna know why it ain't worked out for you yet? Because you ain't getting God in your IG account. You ain't getting God in your Instagram account. God need to be the one in your Instagram account. He need to be the man that you're focusing on. He need to be the one you want to hold all night. He need to be the one you want to take out to dinner. He need to be the one you need to sit down and pray sometime. He needs to be the one that want to hear your voice. Stop worrying about your cousin. Stop worrying about your friends. Stop worrying about your family that's trying to cause you harm on yourself. But you need to trust God with all you got.
Amen.
Question. Does your life, does your life online, does it match the real world that you're living in? Come on, somebody, get that little close. Does your life match what the people really see in your life? Some of y'all pastors, y'all ain't gonna like that. Y'all watching in secret anyway. Y'all looking at us anyway in secret. Y'all trying to figure out everything. That's why somebody sometimes, when they looking at you, they done already looked at your account. They done already looked at where you been. And they already know all about you. That's why they halfway be around you and speak to you. Because you put everything on that internet.
Preach. Amen.
You're right.
Know all your poor business. Poor business. I ain't saying you poor, I'm just saying it ain't no business. I'm about to close, but what else she got it over there? Amen. But go back to Galatians 5:22. It says, the fruit of the Spirit is love. It's joy, it's peace. Love, it's agape love. It's the godly love. It's the love that God gave. Somebody said that God sent his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Am I right about it tonight? And then the next one is what? Y'all help me say joy. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Some people in your job don't wonder why you making it through. I come to tell you why, because it's your joy. Tell somebody it's your joy. It's your joy why you didn't get sick. It's your joy why you didn't lose your home. It's your joy why you didn't lose your job, your mind, your everything you got going on, because the joy of the Lord is your strength. The next one is called peace. Somebody said peace. Peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, but peace I give to you. That's what Jesus said. He's long suffering. This is the endurance as a believer. You got to have some long suffering, y'all. We got to have some long suffering with our young people. You didn't get it overnight. Guess what? They ain't going to get it overnight. Amen. Y'all better help me preach up in here. I wish I said somebody that'd help me tonight, but you didn't get it overnight. Guess what? They not going to get it overnight. Seemed like you had to tell them the same thing over and over again. But I declare, once they get it, guess what? They got it. You got to have some gentleness. We can't be harsh with people, y'all. We can't be hardcore. Some people you have to. But as a fruit of the Spirit, you got to have some gentleness. You got to be some gentle with people. You can't be all hardcore and OG, all that. Listen, Jesus just wants you gentle. If you're going to be an OG, you got to be original gentleness. Come on, somebody. The world said OG, original gangster. Ain't nobody studying that. All them locked up or dead. Come on, somebody. Y'all don't want to talk to me. Aren't you an OG? You ain't an OG. You better get some original gentleness. Learn how to treat folk. Learn how to talk to people. Y'all don't want to talk to me. Yelling at everybody. Everything you do, you yelling. Just holler. That's stuff you need to bring to the altar. You can't let folk affect your attitude because you want to act crazy and cuckoo. I'm not hollering down the house at you. I ain't doing it. Excuse my English. The next fruit of the Spirit is faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. It's the evidence, y'all help me, of things not seen. Y'all got it? The next one is what? Come on, y'all. The next one is what? Meekness. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. The next one is called temperance. Temperance is anger. I found out that a lot of times that's the very thing that gets some of us. We find ourselves being angry over little stuff. We find ourselves being angry over because somebody didn't say hey to you today. Somebody didn't give you a hug today. But you can't find yourself getting angry because ain't but one thing you really need to get angry about. And that's because sin. Somebody says sin. When you find yourself rising up against sin in your presence, that's the very time you need to get angry.